Hi everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Karen.
And it's part C of our look at bucket lists. Things that you want to do sometime in your life, experiences and adventures you want to have before you kick the bucket or before you die and your time is up and it's too late at that point. Now you mentioned, I think, a great one. You want to go on a holiday to a beautiful tropical island.
Definitely.
I like that because it's not dangerous.
And it's very comfortable.
It's comfortable, it's not crazy, and it's actually something you could do. You know, it's like, I want to go to space or something like that. Yeah, that's hard, right?
So actually
you
mine
can
is
do it.
pretty easy to achieve, right?
I like yours. So I want to make this happen for you. Where are you going to go?
Well,
yeah, first, that's the first thing you have to decide.
One place that I haven't really been to and I really want to go to is the Maldives. It's really, really beautiful, and then they have all these like little beautiful water bungalows.
Water bungalows?
These are like little houses, like on top of the water, and then you can stay there. Like everyone has their little rooms.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So like you look out the window and there's water all around you?
Yes, and then there's like even
cool.
a glass bottom too. So when you're inside and then you're looking under, and then you'll see like little fish swimming.
Wow.
There's even like I've seen slides too, water slides.
You can go from the room in your hotel or your bed and just slide into the water.
Yes.
I would never leave. Can you live there forever? That sounds amazing. So you've actually done a little bit of research.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
But I have to say it's quite expensive.
Yeah, I guess if you're living in a wonderful tropical wonderland, it might cost a little bit. Do you think you'll be able to do it one day though?
Yes, so first I need to save some money.
Right, yeah.
And then I can start planning.
And also wait until, traveling becomes a little bit easier too.
Right.
Because that's another problem with many bucket list things. They often do involve traveling and other wonderful adventures, but I think that sounds like a great... Can I kind of steal your bucket list idea?
I guess you can.
Maybe put it on mine.
Okay, that's fine.
That sounds like a great one. All right, well, let's look at what Edna and Carter are going to be talking about with their bucket lists next in Part C. Edna and Carter are catching up with each other.
Hi, Carter. How was your vacation?
It was great. My family and I went to Hawaii to visit some relatives.
Okay, so since it is the third day, we're doing Part C, checking off a bucket list item. Wow, so that means that someone has actually done something from their bucket list, I guess, because if you check something off, it's like you put a mark next to it, you're like, done. So if you have a list of things to do today or a list of things to buy at the store, if you do that thing or buy that item, you can check it off or cross it off or something, in other words, to say, done, moving on, let's do something else. So
that's right, and I love making lists too, even like a shopping list is great.
Makes you feel like you're really accomplishing things in your day. All right,
and then
so
you
what's
don't
going
forget
on?
things. Okay, so right now, today's dialogue, we have Edna and Carter, and they are catching up with each other. Catching up. So when people say catching up, maybe you haven't seen someone for a while, and then you're just kind of like talking about how you've been lately. Okay,
Right.
so if I haven't seen you in, let's say, in a week, and I'll be like, hey, Mike, how's it going? And then you would tell me the things that happened to you recently.
Exactly.
And then you would ask me the same thing, and this is called catching up.
Yeah, so you're just sharing the latest news or the latest things that you've done. And when we talk about an item, especially an item on a list, that's basically just one of the things on your list. When you go shopping, so you don't forget what to buy, you'll write the different items or different things down on a list. And in the same way, if you have a busy day, you might write down different items. Call my friend, go to the bank, clean the bathroom or something. These items or things on a list. All right, so let's look at Edna and see what she has to say at the beginning of our dialogue.
Okay, Edna starts off by saying, hi, Carter. How was your vacation? And this is something that we usually say when you're catching up with somebody. If somebody goes on a holiday, goes on a vacation, you want to know about or hear about their vacation. You would say, how was your vacation?
That's right. How was your dinner? How was your test? How was your meeting? Tell me about that thing that I know happened a short short time ago. And Carter tells her it was great. So there you go. That's a very simple review of the vacation. It was great. And then he explains a bit more. My family and I went to Hawaii to visit some relatives. Ah, okay. Sharks on there, is surfing. There could be a few things that he might have done on this vacation in Hawaii, because of course Hawaii is a great place to go surfing, and it's also a great place for a vacation. What's a vacation? It's a holiday. We often use these words interchangeably. I had a great holiday, I'm going on vacation, something like that. It could just be where you stay home and have some time off, work or school, but generally when we hear vacation, we often think you're traveling on your time off to go somewhere else, to go away, stay in a hotel, be a tourist, and then you'll come home from your vacation.
And usually vacations are really enjoyable too, right?
They should be.
Okay, so the next vocabulary is relative. So when you say the word relative, you're talking about people that are related to you. For example, your uncle, your aunt, your grandpa, grandma, and your cousins, your nephews, your nieces. These people are all your relatives.
Yeah, it's
right?
interesting. We often don't put our mother, father, brother, sister in that group, right? We'd say, oh, I went there with my sister and some other relatives.
That's right.
Meaning cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, that kind of thing. So the people outside of what we would call your immediate family, that's the closest people, parents, brothers and sisters, all those other people in your family, those would be your relatives. So I guess his aunt, his uncle, someone like that, cousin lives in Hawaii, and we'll find out what exactly he did in Hawaii and what item he might have checked off his bucket list in Hawaii after our break.
All right.
How wonderful! Did you have a good time?
I had an excellent time. I also checked something off my bucket list. I went surfing.
Really? I'm so happy for you. Hey, I also checked something off my bucket list.
That's fantastic. Which item was it?
I volunteered at a nursery school and changed someone's life.
Great. I'm happy for you too, Edna.
Welcome back, everybody. So we're still looking at this dialogue between Edna and also Carter, right?
That's right. Carter just came back from a holiday in Hawaii.
Oh, that's right. And visiting some relatives too.
Right. But the most important thing is he got to check something off his bucket list.
Ooh.
So those things that he really wanted to do before he died, he's done one of them, I guess.
Good for him. It's actually not easy, right?
No, it definitely isn't.
Okay, so in our dialogue right now, Edna starts by saying, how wonderful. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
After hearing somebody telling you something, it's good to give them a little feedback. So she's like, oh, that's wonderful. When you say wonderful, it's like something that's great, something that's really, really good, right?
Exactly right. So yeah, it's wonderful they had a holiday, and also wonderful he got to do something exciting. He says, I had an excellent time. So again, a great holiday. And then he adds, I also checked something off my bucket list. Remember those things they were talking about yesterday, the things that they really wanted to do? Well, he did one of them. He checked it off his bucket list, and then he tells her and tells us which one it was. I went surfing.
Did he also swim with the sharks?
Maybe he did, but he didn't know because they were under the surfboard.
You're right.
Looking up, going, but that's okay. Even doing one thing on your bucket list is definitely excellent. And if something's excellent, it's wonderful. It's fantastic. In other words, it's one of those many words we have in English for really, really, really good. It's really good.
And amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. And Edna continues by saying, really? I'm so happy for you. Hey, I also checked something off my bucket list. Hey, so Edna has also done something too. So both of them are actually very good. They're really getting to their bucket list.
Now, she wanted to go in a hot air balloon.
That's right.
What was the other one? Change someone's life. And there was a third one. So let's read on and see which one she was able to do. Well, of course, Carter is excited for his friend Edna. he did something on his bucket list and he just found out that she did as well. So he says, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. That's terrific. That's really, really, really good. Which item was it? In other words, what thing or item on your list was it? What bucket list item did you check off or did you do?
And then Edna says, I volunteered at a nursery school and changed someone's life. That's right, because she had that on her bucket list. She wanted to change someone's life in a good way. But when you say volunteer, usually means that you go and help at a certain place, but you don't expect to be paid. Okay,
right.
So you just go and help. And then she volunteered in a nursery school. It's like a school for very, very young children.
Oh, so maybe she like helped a kid read his first words or, you know, something like that. Get over a fear of something, you know.
Right, or making the kid feel like more confident
Right.
about himself or herself.
Teach the kid how to play a musical instrument or who knows what it was, but she did it. She changed that person's life. And again, that is really great or fantastic. So that's good for them. I'm glad they both got one thing off their bucket list, and I'm sure they have a lot of other good things to do in the future. So Carter says great. So he's really happy to hear that his friend had this wonderful experience. And he says, I'm happy for you too, Edna. So they both had a really good past few weeks. Both had great experiences and both got to check something off of their bucket lists. How
Exactly. So I think maybe we should start, our bucket list too, because we don't want to wait until things are a little bit too late.
I think that is a good idea. And of course, the things that we want to do, well, they might be difficult, when we can't travel, but there are many other things that you can do right here at home in your own neighborhood that you could put on your bucket list. So have a good think about that. Make your own list. Have the sort of crazy dream ideas and then the ones that might be a little bit easier to accomplish. And I'm sure if you work hard at it and really focus, you'll be able to do most of them sometime in the future.
That's
we certainly
right.
hope so.
Let's be positive
There
and
you
then
go.
start our bucket list.
Right, and you can help your friends with their bucket list too. That would be a nice thing as well.
That's right.
All right, guys, take care. We'll see you soon. Maybe we'll see you in the Maldives.
That's right.
I hope so. Bye-bye. Edna and Carter are catching up with each other.
Hi, Carter. How was your vacation?
It was great. My family and I went to Hawaii to visit some relatives.
How wonderful. Did you have a good time?
I had an excellent time. I also checked something off my bucket list. I went surfing.
Really? I'm so happy for you. Hey, I also checked something off my bucket list.
That's fantastic. Which item was it?
I volunteered at a nursery school and changed someone's life.
Great. I'm happy for you too, Edna.
Hi， 大家好，我是 Stephanie。我们今天一起看单字。第一个呢是 vacation， 名词假期。Where do you plan to go on a vacation？ 你打算去哪里度假？第二个呢是 relative， 名词亲戚。Yasmin invited few people to her wedding, mostly close relatives. Yasmin 的婚礼邀请的人很少，主要是近亲。第三个呢是形容词 excellent， 极好的。Dylan did an excellent job on the exam. Dylan 在考试中表现出色。最后一个单字呢是形容词 fantastic， 非常棒的。The steakhouse was fantastic. I love the food and the service. 那间牛排馆太棒了，我喜欢他们的食物和服务。那我们今天的第一个文法重点呢是 check off， 核对打勾。As students boarded the bus, the teacher checked off their names. 学生们上车时，老师打勾核对了他们的名字。大家熟知的 check 就是打勾的意思嘛。那后面呢加上 off 变成 check off， 表示已经核对无误，或者是达成目标。那第二个重点呢是 A catches up with B，A 和 B 叙旧聊近况。那这个文法算是比较口语的用法。How often do you catch up with your old friends？ 你多常和老朋友叙旧聊天呢？ 这个句子里面的 catch up with 后面接的是人物，因为你聊天叙述的对象会是一个人嘛。可是另外补充一下哦 ，catch up with 也有赶进度的意思。Kelly stayed up to catch up with her schoolwork. Kelly 熬夜赶学校作业的进度。第三个重点呢是 have a good time， 玩得开心。The kids had a good time at summer camp. 孩子们在夏令营度过了愉快的时光。其实呢 have a good time 意思和 have fun 是相同的，所以可以交互使用。好，那我们的讲解就到这里。See you next time.
Hi everyone, my name is Stephen Rong, and right now I'm in Taidong, Taiwan, which is home to many people of the Amis tribe. The Amis tribe is the largest Aboriginal tribe in Taiwan, and right now we're at the Amis Folk Center, and they're having a very special event called the ʻGāgan Grassland Music Festival, which is to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the all-percussion Amis band. Seems like there's a lot of awesome festivities going on today, so let's go explore the Amis culture. Let's go!
The Amis ʻGāgan musical group was formed in 1999. Now it has more than 50 members. The founder, Satoy Sete, remade the almost lost traditional Amis instruments. Everyone in the group can enjoy playing and performing them together. In fact, ʻGāgan means bamboo bell in the Amis language. It is a traditional instrument used to announce good news and marital events. Amis has about 30 kinds of traditional instruments. Most of them are made of bamboo and wood. You can come to the Amis Folk Center to play them.
See you next time!